Not surprised at all. It's who he is. It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person, and this is every bit of proof.
Baltimore boxing champion Gervonta Tank Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend.
Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up. He done.
Promotion November 14th, Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis has officially been canceled. I know that we all speculated that it would be, and I was pretty much for sure that it would be canceled, but now we have official confirmation.
The boxing world is stunned as Leonard Ellerbe finally speaks out on Gervonta Tank Davis's shocking arrest. The incident has rocked the sport, forcing the official cancellation of the highly anticipated Jake Paul versus Tank Davis showdown. What was once billed as a blockbuster crossover event has now collapsed, with Tank's recurring legal troubles once again casting a dark shadow over his career and disappointing millions of boxing fans worldwide.
So, Most Valuable Promotions, the promotion co-founded by Jake Paul and Nikisa Bedarian, posted this on social media. They posted that they were officially canceling the fight, saying Most Valuable Promotions immediately initiated an investigation. No, I had the wrong one. Okay, I'm reading this one. Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix have announced that Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, the one I was reading was the one from late last week, originally scheduled for Friday, November 14th at the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, will no longer be moving forward. Quote, our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate this situation responsibly, said Nikisa Bedarian, CEO of MVP. While we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025. And that is what I'm hearing as well. They want him to fight in December. That is the hope. And they're actively looking for a opponent. More on that in a moment. Details regarding a new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix, Kaseya Center, Seminole Hard Rock and Hotel.
Leonard Ellerbe, longtime promoter and former CEO of Mayweather Promotions, finally broke his silence, expressing that Gervonta Tank Davis's situation has gone too far. He stated bluntly that Tank's ongoing legal troubles make the Jake Paul fight not just unlikely but completely impossible, warning that Davis's position in boxing is now in serious danger. Following the controversy, reports suggest Jake Paul's team has extended a formal offer to Ryan Garcia to step in as the new opponent. Sources close to Most Valuable Promotions confirm they've reached out to Garcia after the fallout from Davis's arrest. The proposed bout is being discussed for December, giving Garcia time to consider the opportunity, though his promoter has reportedly raised concerns about current contractual commitments that could delay or complicate final negotiations.
Wrong. So as of today, November 2nd, this fight is still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters, and the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement: Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Francis Ngannou. I mean, come on. We'll get into them. And Nate Diaz. So he's already fought Nate Diaz, but let's go through them one by one. I mean, Ryan Garcia, he's a similar size to Gervonta Davis. He's bigger, though. Davis made him come down, didn't he? Then he beat him up. So that was Ryan Garcia. Quite a bad loss for Garcia, that was, because he was up for the fight. But Gervonta Davis beat Garcia. Garcia also isn't really big enough to be jumping in with Jake Paul. But that's a fight that potentially could happen. Garcia is a massive name. He's a big he's a social media star. He's a big public figure. Loads of followers on Instagram and social. I mean, his Instagram's over 1 million, I'm sure it is.
Rolando Romero unleashed a fiery reaction after learning that the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight had been officially canceled. He slammed the entire event, accusing Paul of chasing clout and spectacle rather than real competition. Romero didn't stop there. He boldly challenged Paul, declaring he'd slap him around if they ever met in the ring. Turning his frustration toward Ryan Garcia, Romero accused him of ducking their contractually obligated rematch, calling him unreliable and scared. He claimed fans are fed up with social media talkers and want real warriors who step into the ring and prove themselves through action.
I want to let everybody know I'm going to slap Jake Paul across his face because, first and foremost, man, I'm tired of this YouTube boxing stuff, man. I really am. I am more tired of this YouTube boxing stuff than everyone else, man. Oh, let's make this happen, bro. I'll be ready in a week. I'll be ready to slap Jake Paul across the face in a week. I will slap Jake Paul across his face. But who cares? I don't care. Roll over Jake Paul 2025, bro. I knocked out another YouTuber. I knocked out. But Jake Paul gets knocked out.
Oscar de la Hoya finally shuts down the growing rumors about Ryan Garcia stepping in to replace Gervonta Davis. He clarified that no official talks ever took place and stated that if real negotiations were happening, he would be the one to announce them publicly. De La Hoya stressed that Ryan is currently focused on his own career plans and not entertaining any sudden crossover bouts with Jake Paul. His statement effectively ended the speculation, reminding fans not to fall for every viral boxing rumor.
Asking you about Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Let me just tell you why this fight is not going to happen. Ryan Garcia fights for DAZN, and Jake Paul fights on Netflix. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line. Golden Boy has a contract with DAZN. Ryan Garcia has a contract with Golden Boy. And that's just the way it is. I mean, this is business. You know, Ryan Garcia's probably going to rant saying, oh, you're keeping me from making money and this and that and fighting. No, you have to go by the law, by the rules. You have a contract with DAZN. You have a contract with Golden Boy. It just doesn't happen that way. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you Saturday for Virgil Ortiz. But again, Ryan Garcia's next fight will be announced.
Share your opinions in the comments and join the discussion below.